Greetings and welcome back to Idle Factory Tycoon. Alright, so we're back here again. I got a lot of money. I did make a little bit of adjustment there at the bottom. I kicked that one up to 25, and I hadn't realized I seemingly broke the money flow, because they are just not doing that. No, they're not. Alright, so I hadn't noticed that the idle cash value actually dropped. So I think the first thing is to do a little bit. I don't want to spend too much money here, but I think that we just need a little bit. Isn't it back to where we were? I'm not really even sure how that happened. I'm thinking a little bit more. Okay, hopefully they're going to gather that up now. I'm not really sure how that happened. I remember it was about that when I left, and then I don't know. Anyway, so we do have a lot of money now. We got nearly 4 AC. Been doing some boosting and gathering with videos and such like that. So I think we can do some stuff. Now, let's go with the expensive things first. I actually am going to open this workstation down here because I think that's the best way to do this. So let's just open this guy up. All right. Now, obviously, I'm not doing that. So what I'm going to do is we are going to open up our first electronic component. And I'm going to do it right here. So we're starting at just under 900 AA per minute. So let's just spend 1.8 AC right here and jump up to 2.1 AB per minute. Okay, so immediately that paid a lot of dividends. Okay, I'm glad this is all cleaned out now. Actually, I'm not too glad that the screens seem to be going faster now. I mean, before we had enough screens, but we were having problems with the plastic blocks. It seems to be the reverse now. So should I turn this one into screens and turn this one back to blocks? Or does it even matter anymore? Maybe I should just do the circuits for everybody now, right? I mean, maybe that's what I should do. Probably what I'm going to try, actually. I mean, if that's where the money is. Well, how much is the next component? 10 AC. That one we're not doing today. No, we're not. And I see that if you look closely, it's got the same cost as the one above. I think I pointed that out in the last video. That's a little on the strange side considering how much the difference is there, you know? I mean, we're making 2 circuits now for every one of those little components, right? But the next one, you know, 1 TV, I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. All right, so what we're going to do is, yeah, I'm thinking, why don't we just go to the top and see about changing it and see if it has an impact. Of course, the other thing about it is this guy behind now. All right, first, let's just crank up this one a little bit just so we can make sure that we got enough raw materials flowing down there, right? Okay, 280. Do I want to do 280? I mean, it's AB, but it's low AB, right? So I'm thinking that would be... yeah, I think we can probably do that. I don't want to... I'm going to be starting... Yeah, okay, I'm under the... okay, well, you know what? We're just doing ones now, right? Okay, hold on. All right, that... All right, so what I'm thinking about, because the reason I cranked that one up, is I want enough flowing down there. Now let's check this out. Just going to do one. Looks like it's caught up. And I'm not taking up to 380. Yeah, this one was 380. The other one was 280. I'm not really sure what's up with that. I don't know why they're off so much, you know. Now this one's saying 400. All right, so what I'm thinking about is why don't we do a quick changeover and see what the impact is, right? All right, 2.1 AB, and we're going to switch over to circuits. Didn't change anything. Didn't change anything. All right, but to be fair, that one is the one that has the least impact on the entire process, right? All right, why don't we do this one? Okay, not changing any. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I am going to have... I'm wondering, can I have just 2 stations feeding the phone? All right, I'm going to swap these because I'm having a bigger problem with screens than I am now with plastic blocks. So I'm going to make this one Where's the screens? I'm going to make this one screens, which broke the process. I'm going to make this one plastic bars. Okay, that still has the process broken. It's just not doing as well as it was. I guess the problem is it'll be starved for bars now, even though it does have a nice little pile there. But am I going to make more money? Oh, you know what? You know, I just realized. I made these guys circuits, but I'm not selling them. Okay, so that actually did change it a little bit, I think, there. But, I mean, that's the that's one of the problems there. I was doing that, but I wasn't... let's try that again down here. Okay, circuits, which reduced the number because we weren't selling them. All right. So I'm curious at this point, should I just change them all over? I mean, phones do sell better, but the thing about it is I need to have the components coming in for the phones. See, the phones sell for $300,000 each, whereas the circuits are $94,000 each. But the phones require two components, so they're tying up multiple workstations. See, look, he's sitting there waiting on... When I took the bars out of the equations, I slowed things down a bunch, didn't I? All right, what about getting this guy up to 75? Because I got the money for that now. And that should increase things. Okay, one more. This should help. Okay, that definitely did help. 2.33. That's a definite improvement. So I'm guessing if we can just get these guys pumping the phones down there. Let's see what's going on now with the... can I get the station 10 to 75? That would be very useful, I think, because it's just not... It's not producing quick enough, even though it doesn't really have a lot of plastic bars sitting on top. But the pile is growing. All right, let's... can I do this? Okay, it's AB. It's going to take chunks out. It's going to take chunks out, but I think in the end... Oh, that's a huge one. That's just too much. I can't do that. That's too much. I can't do that. And the next workstation is 6.14 AC. So I need to make as much money as possible. So I'm wondering whether or not I should just switch everything over to circuits. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to test that. I'm going to test that. I'm just going to switch them all over to circuits and see if that does the job. He's got a huge pile there. So, I mean, okay, you know, actually, one thing I should try, just increase it by 1 here. That's a huge one. Eesh. They're processing all that. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to switch them all over to circuits. If I have to switch it back, I'll switch it back. But I'm going to switch them all over to circuits, and I'm going to sell them all. And we're going to see, okay, that immediately went up. All right, and this. Okay, no change because I'm not selling them. Okay, that does seem to be the equation, doesn't it? Oh, wow, that is definitely having the impact there that I was thinking it just might. I mean, it sucks to have to go to such a simplistic system in this case, but you can just see that every time I do... Right now, these plastic bars, they're not even being sold. Hold on a minute. Let's just switch them over to being sold, just so that we have a good point of reference here. All right, is there anything that is being stored at this point? I don't see anything. All right, so we're just going to switch them all over to electronics because that does seem to be the way to do it, right? So we go to circuits, and then it's easy enough just to try to get milestones for the individuals. Because at this point, you're making each one create its own money source, right? All right, this one. Okay, every time I do that, it just goes up. And this is the last one. All right. Okay, so and the thing about it is, it seems very likely that once we do this, I'm just going to, get the next one for 10 AC. I'm just going to switch them all over to that because I'm not going to need components. All right, now let's look for milestones. Okay, this one here, I think this one was too expensive to increase. Yeah, I mean, that takes away, that's more than half of the money I have. I can't do that. That's more than half of the money I have. This one, 70. I'm sure we can do something about that. All right. And at 75, I get a decent little increase. Decent little increase. Decent little increase. Okay, this one's 85. I think we could probably take that to 100. Okay. That wasn't so bad. A little bit of overkill there. A little bit of overkill, but, is what it is. Okay, so I got a couple of hundreds here. This is 105. That's the one we just did. All right, let's get to 25. Okay, that's doing well. And, okay, very good. Which means we really have to do this one too, right? Boom, all right. Only slight increases at that point. Oh, wait a minute. This one here is one short. Very strange. I don't know why I stopped there. 150. 175. I'm sure we can do that. Okay, no change there. Now, obviously, the biggest bang for the buck is going to come if I increase this station down here. But, of course, that's really expensive. What about you? No, I can't. Can't get that any higher. No purpose in even trying. 10? I just don't think that's going to be possible. But any kind of an increase there is really a good one, All right, so let's... might as well just spend all of it at this point, Might as well, because there's no reason not to. So it's going to increase. More. Yeah, the money's vanishing fast, but I noticed that the idle cash total is going up. This is probably the last increase we can do. Yep, can't do anything more there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough money to do that. You never know, though. It's coming through there pretty quickly. I mean, there's a straight AB over on the bottom ones down here. The raw materials are hitting there fine. There's big piles all over the place there. Might have actually overkilled that a bit. Oh, actually, we just, I think we got enough for another, oh no, not yet. But we are getting enough for, we might be able to do another increase here. Be nice to get a little bit more. But it is producing much better. Much better. When we started, it was like 700 AB per minute. So this is doing much better. This is doing much better. The next one we need 10. We need 10 AC. We need 10 AC. So if we do some boosting and such, it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. But like I said, the next one is going to be kind of simple. I'm just going to change everything over to TV. There's no reason not to. And that should be a massive increase in money, which we probably are actually going to need. If computers sell for 10 million each, I'm guessing that unlocking them is going to be very, very expensive. And the cash total is going up. It's going up. I would really like to... this one here was just too expensive. Yeah, that's way too much. What I might do is little increases... like that one right there. I'd love to get one to 75 because I think that would help a lot. I think this one would just be way too much to even bother with. If 10 is, 4.5, 4.25 AC, I mean, that's like more than 40% of what we need to open and unlock the next product. So that's just way too much. Okay, we're approaching 300. So that should, what exactly is it we needed again? Okay, 368. So what I think we're going to do is sit here for a moment and just wait until we have that money. All right, we should have enough for that last increase and not much more. All right, so I'm hoping that we can get something good out of here. just a little bit, maybe 4.7. Okay, 4.73. All right, so the next one's going to cost a ton, and we're not going to sit around waiting for that. All right, so what I'm going to do, obviously, I'm going to do some boosting. I'm going to do some gathering with videos, try to make as much money as possible. And the next time, we're hopefully going to be in the TV business. So then what we'll do is just switch everything over to TV. Hopefully get a lot more money to be doing some increases in the meantime. I'm hoping that I can maybe just boost 10 up to 75, and then we'll see about other ones. I think everything else is pretty much way too far away from a milestone to even bother with, you know, just way too much. Which one was the next milestone here? 200? Probably, you know what, why don't we just do that just because? And because it's kind of inexpensive. And, yeah, I got an increase there, considering how far up, that wasn't so bad. Can I do some here? And I just want to keep it fairly even. Okay, a little increase there. Maybe I want to take that one to 2. Oh, that one would be kind of hard to get up there. All right. And another 75 maybe? Okay. No, little ones, little ones. And... okay, that's better. All right, that's better. That's good. Those milestones are really good. Okay, this one here. Can I get that one? Yeah, actually, I should be able to get that one up to 50. I hope. Getting close. But, I mean, that kind of money, just wait a minute and we'll get it. Yeah, we'll just wait a minute. And, okay, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. That's not so bad. All right, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, just going to gather all the money and maybe do a little bit of tweaking here. Nothing serious. And next time, we'll get in the TV business. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.